You are now listening to Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast. Chill!
Yes, hello everybody. This is your boy Ken, aka Benjamin of YPG, and welcome to another new episode of Benjamin Like the Podcast. Hope all is well. And on the episode, I got my special guest. Y'all already know that this is the prediction show, the SummerSlam prediction, and we got my bro, Mr. Aaron Sam, back on the show. And so we're gonna do the SummerSlam prediction. And yeah, and y'all already know what to do. Sit back, relax, and I'll be right back.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Torn Soul, and you are tuned in to the Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast. Keep rising.
Hello, everybody. This is your boy Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman, and I am the host of Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast. And this commercial break is brought to you by Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast. On Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast, we interview many guests about their life journey, pretty much where they come from and where they at now. Also promoting their brands or whatever they're doing at the time they come on the show. We also have the host talk about personal stories about himself and everything that he's been through. And also we have fun conversation about anything music, anything old school, relationships, wrestling, and many more. And y'all can tune in to Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast every Sundays at 12 a.m. We are also on every Thursdays at 12 a.m. for Spin-Off Series Thursdays, where we have all of Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast Spin-Off Series all in one day, where we have a conversation about music podcast every first Thursday at 12 a.m. The Old School Show with myself and the Star Roddy Rod every fourth Thursday at 12 a.m. And we have Date Night Talk Podcast with myself and Miss Vanna B every second and third Thursday at 12 a.m. And y'all can tune in to Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast on Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, Pods, and many more. Or y'all can check it out on the official website of Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast, www.realmrgentlemanlifestylepodcast.com, www.realmrgentlemanlifestylepodcast.com, and tune in every Sundays and Thursdays at 12 a.m. for Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast. Thank y'all for tuning in to this commercial break of Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast. Back to your regularly scheduled program. Cheers!
This is Aaron Sands, and you are now listening to the Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast.
Yes, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. You know, we got my special guest. Y'all already know he don't need no introduction. We got Mr. Aaron Sands in the building.
Facts, yo. What's going on, bro?
You already know that.
You already know what time it is, yo. August. You already got Leo season on deck. Bro, birthday on deck. But we gotta get down to what we came down to get down to talk about, and that's SummerSlam 2019.
Yes, you already know. You know, let's get to it. All right, we will get to the first match. This is the Cruiserweight Championship. Even though I do not follow 205 Live, but we just gonna get to right to it. We got the champion Drew Gulak versus Luke Ken. Who you got?
Honestly, I ain't following 205 Live either like that, but I've been seeing some good things from Drew Gulak, though. Hopefully, they keep stretching his run out, you know what I'm saying? Probably close towards Survivor Series, so I'm gonna get this one Drew Gulak for that. You know.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with you. I'm going with Drew Gulak as well. Let it get to the next match. All right, so the next so the next match we got the return of Trish Stratus versus Charlotte. Now this will be an instant match.
I like the build up they did for this though, because the fact that you right now Charlotte ain't really got much going on right now like that. She ain't winning when she ain't winning and losing titles. She's challenging legends, which is like what I like. She's kind of building herself as a legend in her own right. Now we talking about beating the diva of the decade, Trish Stratus. That's a whole nother story. So my prediction for that, I'm gonna go with Trish Stratus for the win.
Yeah, I'm agree. So I'm going with Trish Stratus as well, but Charlotte would win because Trish might put her over, and plus I heard after SummerSlam Trish will officially retired. So, but let's see what happens. I think Trish. I'm going with Trish for this one as well.
I mean, if that's the case, it'll be a good sit-on, especially since you already got SummerSlam taking place in Toronto, where she's from. So it definitely lines up to be like a retirement match, which would be pretty dope.
Yeah, true. But then again, you already know when usually people fight in their hometown, it usually don't work out. But I'm praying for this one.
That is very true, though. That is true. So we'll see it's going to be interesting. I'm still going to give it to Trish Stratus, especially if it's her last match. But we'll definitely see it. The odds are leaning towards Charlotte though on this one.
Yeah, I'm going with Trish as well. All right, the next match we got Finn Balor versus The Fiend, Bray Wyatt.
All right, so the interesting part about this match is like Bray Wyatt, like evolution to this point. You have to remember too, he kind of transformed his character about 3 times throughout his career. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. To the Bray Wyatt we all know and love when it came down to with the Wyatt family, even when he was back in NXT as Huxley Harris. He was a little overweight then, but he was trying to make it work. True. It's like you get into it's like you get into like Cell's final form, so it's like really to look forward to. Finn Balor, excellent competitor. However, I have to give the edge to Bray Wyatt on this one.
I agree. I think the Fiend's going to get this one, especially because one, Finn is leaving for a while, for 2 months, because he's getting married. 2, I heard he tried to repackage himself. So I think when he come back, he's going to join the OC, from what I heard. That rumor that I heard.
And that'll be dope because of the fact that I think this is probably AJ Styles' last run, and if he's going to go with his last run, this will probably be a good way to go out, especially with the old club going back from New Japan. So,
yeah, I definitely agree. Mm-hmm. All right, next match: Shane McMahon versus Kevin Owens. As Kevin Owens lose, Kevin Owens had to quit. Who do you think? Who got this one?
This remind me of like '90s Raw. You know what I'm saying? Like late '90s Raw, Stone Cold and Mr. McMahon going back and forth. So I guess we kind of it does because it kind of like does. So where you get Kevin Owens doing the stuff out of nowhere now. You know what I'm saying? Like he just repackaged his finisher. Like what are we doing? So it makes it look crazy. So I don't think he's going to quit, or if he quits, he'll probably just still going to keep popping back up. I'm going to get this one. For entertainment purposes, I'm going to get this one to Shane McMahon. I'm going to give it to him because then on Tuesday SmackDown after SummerSlam, he's just going to come back up, stun him again, and run out.
I believe that.
I'm taking the page out of the '90s playbook. You know what I'm saying? So if it holds any recollection, that's what's going to happen.
I believe that could happen, but I'm going with Kevin Owens because I think Shane is trying to get off TV for a while. But then again, if Shane win, that would be pretty interesting too. Because what you just said, Stone Cold will keep coming back, popping up like Stone Cold, keep popping up. Yeah, I can see that happening as well.
And then on top of that, you got to also understand too, SmackDown's about to move to Fox.
Oh, so yes, yeah.
You're gonna need some strong storylines to keep that because Fox cancels shows real quick.
Oh yeah. Yeah, from what we saw this season of Fox,
everything must go. That's what it is. Like clearance sale, everything must go.
Yeah, everything must go so SmackDown could come in, and that was exactly what just happened. All right, the next match we got Ricochet versus AJ Styles for the U.S. Championship.
This probably will be match of the night though, because they both dope. This might be match of the night potentially. I have to see. The OC's kind of dope. I'm not gonna lie. I would have to give this one to Ricochet.
You think Ricochet gonna retain?
I think so. I really do. Because even though it's gonna be like real technical match of the year, I can see him winning this one because I'm thinking that like the WWE is trying to really see what he's gonna do with this run that they're about to give him. You know, you got AEW about to sit there, and I wouldn't say retire, but I think he's really gonna take a seat in the back burner, especially with this OC thing coming up. And if Finn gonna join them after this loss to Bray Wyatt, then that's gonna get really interesting. So while that's going on, Ricochet could probably take the U.S. title and just run with it. So I'm gonna get this one to Ricochet.
I got mixed feelings because one side I would say Ricochet because I heard Paul Heyman is really high on Ricochet right now. He believed that he could be a big star. But on the other hand, I feel like it's still early for AJ to lose the title. And for instance, the OC and all of them got title right now. I think it's too soon for them to lose the title. So I'm gonna go with AJ for now. I'm gonna go with AJ.
Okay. Either way, I feel like it's gonna be match of the night.
Yeah, I agree.
Guys, they put on shows every week, so you know, either way, it's definitely gonna be match of the night.
Yeah. The next match might be obvious. So we got Dolph Ziggler versus Goldberg.
Yo, Goldberg. Next question. I'm gonna say the Goldberg one for the premiere podcast, which is debuting really soon. Shameless plug.
Yeah, yeah, Goldberg as well. Next, no need to say anything else. All right, next we got Becky Lynch versus Natalya in a submission match for the World Women's Championship.
This is gonna be tough. The Stormer versus Sharpshooter. Sharpshooter is legendary as shit. Though,
of course.
You know, you got Brett going on with that. You know, that kind of carried his career, you know what I'm saying? And she came from a family of like submission artists. Yeah. So I give the edge to her. You know, plus I'm kind of tired of Becky Lynch now. I'm kind of tired of like you trying to be the man, you breaking barriers, which is great. I commend that. But after a while, it's just like they keep throwing it at you, and I'm like, I want to see somebody new. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel you.
I want to see somebody new with the belt. So even though the title's been around for a minute, if you're talking about a submissions match against a family, against someone who comes from a family of nothing but submissions, gotta get that to Natalya.
All right, so you go for Natalya.
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna disagree with you. I'm going for Becky Lynch for many reasons. One, I can't take Natalya serious. Even though yes, her build up so far, yeah, she's been doing good. Her build up,
she's looking like a beast, bro.
Yeah. Another thing, and then Toronto, her hometown, like we said earlier, but Trish.
But technically, she's from Calgary, bro.
Also, Becky Lynch not gonna lose because Becky Lynch was just revealed on 2K20. They're not gonna lose. They're not gonna take it off Becky Lynch at the moment. So,
in fact, now that you mention that, you might be right. In that case, I'm changing that to Becky Lynch.
Yeah. Also, I'm taking a wild prediction. Ronda Rousey might come back. I think she might come back at SummerSlam. Or Shayna Baszler.
I've been hearing some rumors about, Ronda Rousey trying to come back into it. She's been gone for everybody knows she's been gone since WrestleMania. So yeah, we're talking about SummerSlam. This might be a point where she might come back. Shayna Baszler might come on Raw the next night.
Yeah, I can see that too. Yeah, I can see that.
And she been running NXT like crazy, not like Oscar crazy, but
crazy.
Noticed. You know what I'm saying? So if she don't come SummerSlam night, she's probably gonna come on Raw the next night.
Okay, I believe that. All right, next we got Bayley versus Ember Moon.
All right, I gotta see it. I want to see Ember Moon win on this one.
You're not the only one.
Yeah, I gotta see it, but I don't think that's gonna happen. If they still gonna try to build Bayley like the female John Cena, then that's not gonna happen. But I would like to see Ember Moon win this one.
And for me, it could go either way, but I feel like whoever wins is going to turn heel. But here's the thing: how I remember on WrestleMania when it was AJ versus Sasuke, and when AJ won, Sasuke turned heel.
Yes,
I feel like whoever going to win, the loser going to turn heel. So
then in that case, I could see Bayley winning that one because I can't see her turning heel. Ain't no way.
Me too. I agree. I think Ember will
You
turn
better
heel.
off seeing
Yeah,
John Cena turn a heel. You're not really seeing that, bro.
yeah,
Like even then, like her, like that means you'll have to like kind of repackage her character because all her character is basically like just like sweetness and hugs and lollipops and shit.
yeah. I
Okay?
agree. I agree.
You can't
Yeah.
call it that to be ill, bro.
Yeah, I
Ain't
agree.
no- So
Yeah,
that's where we are. She might end up keeping that. Although
Yeah.
I do like Ember to win this one, I really, really do.
yeah. I want Ember to win, but I'm going with Bailey as well with an Ember heel turn. So before we go to the last two main event matches, we still got a couple matches who have not been announced yet, who was possibly will be for SummerSlam. Like basically the Roman Reigns situation is possibly gonna be Roman Reigns versus Rollins, or
That might
maybe
be a pop. That might be a pop up. But you might see something happen with that during SummerSlam. So you might definitely keep an eye out. I don't know about a match because you ended the go home episode of SmackDown with that.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
So unless they're going to announce it on the website, which probably we won't be able to cover at the time of this podcast, then we'll see what's up.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
If that happened, then I would probably give it to Roman Reigns because it's Roman Reigns. So
Yeah.
and Hobbs and Shaw just came out and he's in that too. So
yeah, right. And by the way, I did see that in an early release. By the way, it's actually a great movie. You actually check it out. Yeah.
that's gonna be dope.
Yeah. Also, I noticed no tag team matches at all on SummerSlam. None. No tag team titles.
Doing over there, bro. Yeah, they act like they ain't got a tag team division.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's wild. They might pull up a tag team match on the pre-show. Don't be surprised if you see it.
I think if they do, I'm thinking New Day versus the OC, champion versus champion match. That's what I'm thinking. I'm predicting that.
Now that would be a match. I wouldn't say that's match of the night because it's wild early. But if that's the case, don't be surprised.
Yeah.
You got two great tag teams going up like that on a champion versus champion situation. That should have been on the card.
I agree. Yeah.
Creative team is lazy, or Vince is late, or Vince is out of touch. I don't know.
I think he is because lately Vince been rewriting SmackDown literally 2 hours before the show starts. So yeah, he might be out of touch.
Right? Like it's wild. Like how do you sit there? If you're gonna write the show like an hour and a half before, right? Why do you need a creative team?
Exactly. Vince be bugging, son.
Well, this is why I'm gonna start watching AEW when that come out in September, October.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. All right, but let us get to the last two matches. All right, so the last two matches. First one we got. This one might be. I would say this one might be match of the night. Kofi Kingston versus Randy Orton.
That might be match of the night.
Yeah,
it's a toss between AJ and the Ricochet match and the Kofi and the Randy match.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still giving this one to Kofi though.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Kofi is gonna win, but I feel like their feud is gonna keep going up to SmackDown premiere, and Randy might win it, or either Randy might win it, or somebody else gonna win it that night. That's what I
feel like Randy might win it that night.
Yeah, I agree. Because
you're gonna need them ratings to jump night one. You know what I'm saying? And what better than having a title change, a world title change on SmackDown? You and I both know we haven't seen that in years.
Yeah, that's true. Especially like a world title or a universal title. Yeah,
I think the last that was Daniel Bryan. He beat AJ Styles on SmackDown.
Oh yeah. That was the last time. Definitely was.
See that again on the premiere. That would happen. But as for SummerSlam, no, Kofi's going to win that one.
Yeah, I agree. Kofi's going to win. I agree. I'm going with Kofi as well. Now the final match. Seth Rollins versus Brock Lesnar for the Universal title.
That's going to be tough. Because honestly, even though the match is probably going to last like 6 minutes, I can't even give you a prediction on that, bro.
It's kind of obvious.
It's probably gonna be Brock, but you also got to consider this too. Seth beat him at WrestleMania as well.
Yeah.
So it's a stretch. I'm
not
sure. I don't want to put something out there like that. I've been putting out a lot of crazy stuff during these prediction episodes. This one I got to be really cautious on, especially because it's SummerSlam. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think I know. So let me answer the first. I'm gonna answer it first.
All right, so I think it'll be Brock for many reasons. Sadly to say, I want Seth to win it, but I think it'll be Brock only because one, Heyman the head of Raw for the ratings team.
That's clear.
Obvious, and if I know better, they're probably going to save Brock for WrestleMania again, so Roman Reigns could beat him again. So,
but here's the thing: if you're gonna save your show's champion all the way to WrestleMania 2020, right? That means you gotta make Raw interesting as hell for like 8 months.
yeah, unless like I said earlier, or they try to save for Ricochet, like who Heyman see a big star in Ricochet, or I heard Braun Strowman too. That he see,
And that's a better thing. He should I feel like his window. I'm not gonna say his window's passed, but that shit closing quick than a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like, ain't no way. Like, he should have been champion twice. The
I agree.
situations that was put in front of him, and they keep passing him over. I don't know, like, what it is. You would think he would have been because Vince loved for big guys.
Yeah.
So, but for some reason, it's not clicking. So
I agree. Yeah, I agree. I feel like Strowman should have been champion.
But if you're gonna put the thought on Brock and then hold him to WrestleMania, though, you need to make Raw interesting as hell for like the next 8 months.
Yeah, I agree.
It's gonna be trash. SmackDown gonna be the A show. Then it's gonna be NXT. Then somewhere along the line, AEW might be even better than that.
Yeah.
And you got Raw somewhere being trash, like it was before the Raw reunion.
Yeah.
So, that's where we at. But if we're going by that route, I can see them doing that. So I probably would say Brock, but I'm not 100 on that.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. As much I want Seth to win, I think Brock is winning.
I just feel you need a champion on your show, bro, every week.
I agree. Trust me. I agree.
Show complete. You already seen what happened when you didn't have one. The shit was trash.
Yeah.
So now, you're going to run that back again. So
yeah, it makes sense. It didn't make sense when he won the first time again. So
it's bad enough Raw's 3 hours. So
yeah.
So I don't know. I catch like the last two and then recap the first one on YouTube. You know how I do. So.
Yeah, but luckily that's all the matches. That's all the matches for SummerSlam. There are only 10 matches. We're not sure any more will be announced through after this recording, but that's all the matches. Hey, thank you to my brother, Mr. Aaron Sands. It's always good to have you on my show.
You already know, man. Guys, welcome to be back anytime. Actually, you get to see a lot more of me at the Premier Boys podcast coming up this fall, along with my boy Roddy.
Yes, Premier Boy podcast, September 13th. Remember the date, y'all. September 13th, Premier Boy podcast will be on the show. We actually might have a possible first special guest. We ain't gonna announce it yet, but when we do, we got you.
Check it out on all available podcast platforms.
Yes. Thank you, everybody.
Hello, everybody. This is your boy Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman Like the Podcast and the Premier Boy Podcast. And this commercial is brought to you by the Premier Boy Podcast, where four people do where we talk about anything about the culture. Hosted by myself, Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman, Mr. Aaron Sands from King Talk with Aaron Sands, the Star Riding Ride, who is also my co-host of the Old School Show, and Long Live the Chief Mally Bell. And we talk many topics from politics, music, sex, love, relationships, and many more. And also every topic that's going on in the news right now. Many of our topics are very controversial, and the podcast show might not be for everybody because we talk about many explicit content. And yeah, so if y'all decided to check out the show, y'all be warned because y'all might need a drink or two. And yeah, because this podcast is so crazy. I'm shocked it had not got canceled yet. So if y'all looking forward to look to the Premier Boy Podcast, check it out on Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcast, iHeartRadio, and many more. Each and every Wednesday at 12 a.m. You can check out the Premier Boy Podcast with myself, Mr. Aaron Sands, Star Riding Rod, and Long Little Chief Molly Mal. This is your boy Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman. Have a good day and night wherever you're listening to this episode. Now back to the show. Yeah!
Just want to take the time and thank y'all for checking out this new episode. You know, as always, my brother, Mr. Aaron Sands, always been a pleasure before you be on our show. And y'all already know, y'all look for an event each and every weekend. Casual, every Friday, 217 Bayou Street. Each and every Saturday, Taj, 48 West 21st Street between 5th and 6th. Say premiere at the door. If you have a back, give you a guest on my show. DM me, Ken _ Mr. Gentleman. I repeat, Ken, KEN _ Mr. MR, Gentleman, GENTLEMAN. Or you can email me, Ken, YPGENT @gmail.com. If y'all want to put a donation on the show, go to my Anchor page, anchor.fm/Ken _ Mr. Gentleman. Y'all can put a donation, or y'all can leave a voice note, you know, and I will play it on future episode. Once again, thank y'all for checking out this new episode, and have a good night.
This is Natalie Armstrong, and you're listening to Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast.